Going to jump right into this one and keep it kind of short, I hope. Living stress free, global warming, um, flat earth people that, that want to believe in flat earths. I've got a few videos on another one of my channels on this, and it made me think of the guy that's writing me there that's quite stressed out about it, about his brother, incidentally, with this issue. And looking at my notes, yeah, how do we get past that stress free stuff? Look, little things like this, talking about relationship wise, little hair like that can distract from our conversation. Little things like that. So get over it. Whatever we got to do, get past that and listen to the message. Um, stress relationship. Stress relationship. So he's upset with his brother that his brother believes in flat Earth. He is now triggered by it because of two conclusive files. His brother has is doing an opposite file. Remember in my videos, I can't tell you 2 plus 2 is 4 and 2 plus 2 is 5. Creates a conflict, and that creates the stress. He's now experiencing stress because his brother has a different conclusive file than he has. What will be the end result of that? His brother will what? Not work? Well, that was his brother's goal all the time if he doesn't want to work now because no one will believe him. That was always his goal, and he's just using that as an excuse. Is it whatever is tied into. So it doesn't matter if I want to believe this is a screw and you want to call it a bolt. Well, we both would be right. But if I want to believe this is a screw and you want to believe it's a pencil, well, as long as you don't really attempt to write with this and start believing it's really a pencil, you'll be okay. You can just troll me or have fun with me. Now, you cannot change someone's thoughts until you change the source data. So this is going to be the short part of the video. It's source data. So if I'm telling you this is a bolt, and you're telling me it's a pencil, or let's say it's a screw, and it's a bolt, well, I will tell you, well, then it turns in, it screws in, it follows under screws. You say, yes, but it's a bolt because it the way it does it. A screw is typically the other thing. And I'm like, well, we're both right. You're right. A bolt is a screw. A screw is a bolt of a type. It creates a clamping action. So we're both right. It's just two different names. It's okay. But we're not. So you're both right that we both live on a planet. But we can't have a perfectly round planet and, like a ball, if you will. And also the flat earth thing. The flat earth thing is that they're kind of odd. They believe in the flat earth, but they also believe it's round. If you look at all their flat earth, it's also round. Bolt, screw. So you have something to work on, something to agree to. And ask them, well, how did you get round? How did you get round on side your flat earth? What happens to the water when it goes over the edge? Don't troll them on this. You're just asking like you want to know. What happens to the water that goes over the edge? It freezes and comes back around? Okay. So what pulls it back around? Ask them to explain, since they're the more intellectual, smarter ones. Now, I'm not on board with the planet being perfectly round myself. It's not round yet. NASA keeps showing it as a beautiful round globe. You buy globes; they're perfectly round. They're not oblong like they would appear to be. Different, yeah. It's a big discussion with that. We have mountains, etc. So they can't be the same height all the way around. Because at one point, from this point, if I put my finger out, I've got a mountain peak that I'm on, and I might be 2,000 miles, 2,000 feet higher. The Earth is 24,000 feet around in the center at the equator. As we go further to the poles, it gets less in distance. It gets less in distance. It ultimately has a round top. Flat top, there's your flat earth thing. So you can tell them, well, you're right. The earth is flat at the very top, at the bottom, at the two ends, at the side. I don't know. I can't give it to you because NASA has an agenda, and that's to always get money. So they always want to cause fear. They do declare that there's some flatness, and then it's some radius. I've heard everywhere from 90 feet, 90 miles, then it starts curving off. It's so many different rules on that, but you just need to go with the source data. Don't trust NASA. Sorry, guys, don't trust NASA. NASA is basically believes in a Big Bang. I'm not religious, but I do believe in a creator. How's that? So I don't believe any of the current creators, gods, but I do believe in a creator. I don't believe that we came from this that I'm talking to you now from an explosion of two rocks hitting together. We've been able to duplicate rocks hitting together for years with dynamite explosions, and no life has come from that, from those explosions. On an atom level, they break up atoms. No human has come out of it. The planet, right now, if you were to remove one creature from this planet, which creature would that be that if you removed it, the planet wouldn't have to right itself? There's nothing to fix. So if you remove lions, for example, all the creatures that live around lions, that lions eat prey on, etc., they would overpopulate, and then they would have to starve off. Other creatures would have to come in. It would create a drama. There's always something that would have to be fixed. There's only one peanut. There's only one creature in the entire planet that if you remove, there's nothing to be fixed. It just goes about its normal day. All the creatures go about its normal day except for one creature. And that one creature is man. We're the only creature that if you remove from the planet doesn't, no lion has to worry about, oh, man is gone. Oh my gosh, what do we do? I guess we won't eat as much today. Nope. Birds, oh my gosh, man is gone. We won't eat as much today. Maybe some seagulls that live by the dumps, but they'll just move on and go somewhere else, and maybe they don't stay there. Well, you'd have to prove that they had generations of families living there. I don't know where seagulls live. I don't see them hunkering down in landfills. Interesting. I'm going to look into that. And it would be, you have to let your dogs out and turn off the electricity so you don't cause nuclear meltdown. That's the end of the video pretty much. I just wanted to give you some teasers on that about stress, relationships, is that don't forget that it's your source data. It's your source data. 2 plus 2 is 4. They're saying it's 5 because they see something triggered them to see that the world can't be round, because probably water is amazing. The ocean water is amazing. Water will find level. We use it in a level, in fact. Isn't that amazing? We use water to make levels. Water always finds level, except for apparently oceans and the earth do not. That somehow gravitational pull from the center of the earth is able to maintain this water surface. I'm trying to do that this way. This water surface as the earth is spinning around. Now I'm still working on that. That's an odd thing there, that water surface thing. So I'm not sure how that works. I'm been playing with some experiments. They just tell you gravity. Okay, well, if it's that much gravity, is it proportional to the surface distance from the center of the earth? If it's from the center of the earth, you're telling me there's some some gravitational device in the center of the earth that's pulling everything down equally, no matter what's interfering between it. For example, if the sea level is 250 feet, it will still pull down equally as the sea level at 0 feet. At negative 258 feet, the sea water will still pull down at the same gravitational pull at 0 feet below the sea level. It doesn't make sense. That one mathematically doesn't make sense. Finally, again, NASA. They have an agenda. They're just a bunch of garage scientists that wanted to get a job doing science type work, and they have to go with NASA's agenda. NASA always has had an agenda. They are government. Don't forget that. Government is not on the side of us, people. They're controlling us. Accept that. Don't fight it. I don't want to encourage that. Now but NASA believes that we came from a Big Bang. Everything came from a Big Bang, but yet I just told you that name the one creature. If we all came from the Big Bang, we're all tied together. They also believe in evolution. We're not going to change, guys. We're humans. That's it. An ant's been an ant for forever. A dinosaur was a dinosaur. They didn't change into us. An elephant's an elephant. It's always going to be the same DNA. We can mate with other humans no matter what they look like. We can mate with other humans. We cannot mate with another creature and make another creature. It's just the way it is. Ants make ants. Humans make humans. We're not biologically tied together as far as or even our blood. Look at our blood. We can't share for the most part. Most part. We can steal organs, the flexibility, the rubber bands of a cow or pig or whatever to put inside our organs and whatever they do. All right, wish you guys success. I'm terminating the video. And pressing that. Well, that didn't work. I'm in a different format. Just press this little space bar. Take care. That's today's video.